Hey guys, what's up? It's McNeil from Louisa Automotive, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys 3 things you should do. So 1, 2, 3. 3 things you should do if you want to be successful in this automotive space. And I'm speaking specifically about selling used cars. If you want to be selling used cars, not just here in Ontario, anywhere, if you get those 3 things right, I think you're going to be successful in this business. Okay, let's get into it. One of the first tips I'll give you is to find a good auto repair shop to work with. You can see obviously I got my own auto repair shop here behind me, but you got to get a good shop to partner with. I'll use the word partner. And why I'll say partner is you have to make sure that both of your interests do align. A mistake that a lot of new dealers make is you find the cheapest shop to work with, and that's wrong on a lot of scales, on a lot of levels. And the longer you're in this business, you'll know that the cheapest shop is not always the best shop for you. Let me give you an example. I work with all types of dealers here in the area, okay? If you are the cheapest dealer, I do not prioritize your job because I have to do what's best for my business, and what's best for my business is time management. So the people who's paying me more money, obviously I'm gonna fix your car first, okay? And then the guys who are pretty much cheap and don't wanna pay is only when my guys have nothing to do, I'm gonna let them work on your car, okay? So your jobs will not be prioritized. The dealers who paid me top dollars, I tend to fix their cars faster. I tend to, I appreciate their business, so we equally don't go too crazy on the safety. Like, we do what we need to do, we do what needs to pass the car, and so that they don't have any customer complaints. Because keep in mind, if a dealer is paying you top money, I'm talking in the eyes of the shop holder now, okay? If a dealer is paying me top money to certify the car, I don't want them to have headache. I don't want them to have customer complaints, because guess what? They will think I'm not doing a good job and they will not come back to me, okay? So again, if you pay the auto repair shop right, they will take care of you. They will take care of even your small customer complaints. Imagine if you pay a shop cheap money, okay? Do you think if your customer have a complaint, they're gonna wanna see your customer? They don't have time for you and your customer because, again, they don't really appreciate your business. They just use you for their downtime, okay? So find a shop that you can partner with, a guy you trust, a guy that will charge you fair money, but will take care of you and your customers, because you want to sell good cars in order to have good relationships with your customers, okay? Your product has to be at least be able to last 30-40 days without any issues. So get a good shop. Again, if you want to work with us and you're here in Ontario or close by our area here, always you can just shoot me an email. I'll keep my email in the description below, and then we can help you out with safeties or find a good local shop in your own community. Now, tip number 2. The tip number 2, I think, is one of the most important ones. We are in this very capital intensive business where obviously you got to turn around your inventory very quickly. So manage your debt. This is a business where you will have debt because you're buying all this inventory. Even if you're buying cheaper cars and you have 10 cars, it's easy to get over 50 grand, $100,000 worth of inventory. So you will have debt. The quicker you could get out of debt, instead of trying to expand your business, as you start to grow, the quicker you could just pay off debt and try to work with your own money. That will help you in the long run. So you're gonna take a little longer time to grow, because instead of relying on AFC next year, all of those floor planning, instead you paying off as much debt as you can and try to run this business on your own money. Then eventually you'll leap forward. So you'll take a longer time to grow, but when you build up more capital, you will leap forward, okay? Whereas if you keep borrowing too much money to run this business, you will get sucked in, and it's playing a very dangerous game. A few will survive that game, but it's playing a very dangerous game that you will plateau longer, because the more cars you sell, the more interest you have to pay, because you have so much debt on the business, and you start working for the finance company. So you will be busy. You will be selling a lot of cars if you have 100 cars, but you have debt on 80 of those cars. That will weigh you down, okay? So I would say in this tip here is to eliminate your debt as quick as possible and be very, very, very careful with those AFC and next gears. Now, I'm not here to knock the floor planning company, because some of us need those companies for us to grow our business, but use it wisely. Do not rely on that to run your business, because the day they pull it away from you, which one day they might, then you're screwed if you're relying on that to buy cars, okay? So please manage your debt properly. Lastly, tip number 3. The tip number 3 I would tell you is, man, there are a lot of buyers out there, okay? Now, this is a very common thing that a lot of dealers make a mistake with. When a customer comes, you think you have to close every customer. You do not have to close every customer, because there are tons of customers out there. Just be patient, your car will sell. I know when you have a customer comes in and they try to negotiate, you think, well, you know what, if he doesn't buy it, then who's gonna buy it, right? But always remember, every single time a car sells, if you keep the ad live, you'll notice you have another 4 or 5 people still messaging you saying, hey, is this car still available? That means there are tons of buyers out there for a specific car. When you to sell, I know it doesn't feel that way. You just have to be patient, but the right buyer will come as long as your car is priced well. So I guess in this tip, what I'm trying to say is, do not worry about what the competition is doing. I think that is key. Do not worry about what the competition is doing. Price your car based on what fair market value is, based on what you paid for it, what it costs to rehab, because no two used cars are alike. No two used cars are alike, so do not watch what the competition is doing.
So remember this, if you'd like to get fucked and hooked real hard before you buy a car, come down here. Let Ralph Williams do it. Why not? Remember our address is 345 El Camino Real in the city of San Bruno. But if you come from Marin County, East Bay Area, or San Jose, your money spends just as well as anybody else's. And when this bald-headed son of a bitch gets a hold of you, you will spend money.
And be patient. Be patient. You will get a buyer for your vehicle. No, not because somebody comes in and he says, hey, I see one up the street for $1,000 less. Fuck them. Say, go buy that one. It's okay, no problem. Another customer will come to you and buy your car for what is fair, okay? Just remember that. You do not have to close every customer, and you do not have to do what the competition is doing. Just watch your numbers, understand your numbers, and do what's best for you, okay? So tip number 3 is do what's best for you, and don't worry about the competition. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you get anything from this video, please leave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and good luck on your dealer journey. Peace.